Are you eating all the so-called healthy foods but still struggling with stubborn belly fat? You're not alone. In fact, many of the items we think are good for us, because they come with health labels, buzzwords, and endorsements, can actually make losing weight even harder, especially when it comes to fat around the belly. That's because belly fat isn't just about calories. It's about hormones, insulin response, inflammation, and metabolism. And unfortunately, a lot of health foods trigger all the wrong responses in your body. So today, we're exposing 10 everyday foods that pretend to be healthy, but are secretly feeding fat, slowing your metabolism, and keeping your belly bloated. Stick around to the end, because number 10 is one that nutritionists use to recommend, and now regret it. Let's dive in. One, fruit-flavored yogurt. It sounds healthy, probiotics, dairy, fruit. But look at the label. Most fruit-flavored yogurts contain 15 to 25 grams of added sugar. That's nearly the same as a candy bar. The sugar spikes insulin, halts fat burning, and stores extra fat around your midsection. Go for plain Greek yogurt. Add a few berries or cinnamon for taste, and avoid any flavor with fruit on the bottom. 2. Granola. It's crunchy, nutty, and sits right next to all the fitness foods. But most granolas are loaded with sugar, honey, vegetable oils, and dried fruit, which quickly add up in calories. Just half a cup can top 300 calories with 15 plus grams of sugar. Make your own at home. Use rolled oats, unsweetened coconut, raw nuts, and bake it yourself with minimal sweeteners. 3. Whole wheat. Bread. Sounds healthy, but many brands are made with enriched white flour, dyed brown, and labeled as wheat. They still spike your blood sugar, promote insulin resistance, and feed belly fat. The first ingredient should be 100% whole grain, with at least 3g fiber per slice and 0g added sugar. 4. Trail mix. Sure, it's got nuts and dried fruits, but also chocolate chips, yogurt-covered raisins, and salty roasted nuts. It's energy-dense, easy to overeat, and full of sugar and oxidized fats from poor-quality oils. Raw almonds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds with a piece of dark chocolate. 5. Smoothie Bowls. They look amazing on Instagram, but they're often sugar bombs. Between the fruit base, honey, nut butters, and granola toppings, you could be eating over 600 calories and 40 grams of sugar in one sitting. Use spinach, a small banana, protein powder, and unsweetened almond milk for a balanced version. 6. Veggie Chips. They seem better than potato chips, right? But most veggie chips are deep-fried and dusted with artificial flavoring and salt. They're high in calories and low in actual nutrients. Make your own kale or zucchini chips in the oven using olive oil and spices. 7. Protein bars, labeled for fit people, but often filled with syrups, soy protein isolates, and sugar alcohols that spike insulin and bloat the belly. Some bars contain more sugar than a Snickers. What to look for? Fewer than 6 ingredients, at least 10 grams protein, 5g plus fiber, and no added sugar. 8. Diet snacks and low-fat foods. Low-fat cookies, rice cakes, and diet crackers are often stripped of nutrients and filled with artificial sweeteners or processed carbs. They leave you hungrier later and often cause sugar cravings. Stick with real food. Apple slices with almond butter or cucumber with hummus. 9. Bottled healthy drinks. Green teas, vitamin waters, and pressed juices sound amazing, but they're usually packed with added sugars or fruit juice concentrate. Even no-sugar ones use artificial sweeteners that trick your metabolism. Herbal tea, black coffee, or fruit-infused water. 10. Frozen healthy meals. They promise low-calorie, balanced eating, but are often loaded with sodium, preservatives, and low-quality carbs. The tiny portions leave you hungry, and the processed ingredients hurt your metabolism. Batch cook whole foods, lean proteins, roasted veggies, and quinoa or brown rice. So, how many of these so-called healthy foods are sitting in your kitchen right now? Don't feel bad. We've all been misled by marketing. But now that you know better, you can choose foods that actually help, not hurt, your fat loss goals. If this helped you, give the video a like and comment below. I'm cleaning out my pantry today. And if you want to know what foods do help melt belly fat, check out our next video, 10 belly fat culprits you eat every day, linked right on screen. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss more no-fluff health tips like this one. Thanks for watching. Here's to smarter eating and a healthier you.